a spectator freely chooses and loses a card in the deck. Using nothing but intuition and without even looking, the magician manages to locate and remove the chosen card from behind their back. This is spectacular. This is CoachTrick. Today's effect is not only totally baffling, it's also super easy to perform. It contains no difficult moves and is suitable for magicians of all skill levels. As ever, don't miss the wrap up as we reflect on how learning magic can lead to personal growth and broader success. Okay, let's jump into it. Grab a deck and let's go. Okay, so as ever, let's kickstart then by taking a look at the effect itself. Now this is going to be a remarkable card discovery, and to start with you just want to show the spectator that this is an ordinary deck and that the cards are all mixed, and they can see that just there. Now for this trick we want the spectator to have a chunk of cards, so you're just going to cut off a number of cards, say that many just there, and hand that pile to the spectator, and the rest of the deck will go on the side just there. Now to make things as random as possible, you can ask the spectator to give their pile a shuffle, and they can shuffle those cards as much as they like. Now you want the spectator to use their pile in order to generate a totally random number. So you're going to turn away so that you can't see anything that's going on. And you're going to ask the spectator to cut off a random number of cards from the top of their pile. Any number they like, it's a totally free choice. Let's say they cut that many cards off just there. You're now going to ask them to silently count the number of cards in order to get a number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then ask them to place these cards aside and hide them so that nobody can see them. With yourself still looking away, you're now going to ask the spectator to use their number in order to select a random card. So ask them to take the rest of the deck just over here and count down to the card at the position corresponding to their number. So in this instance, the number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, they'll do that silently so that you can't hear. They'll then take a look at that card and remember that as their selected card. So we can see here, it's the 6 of spades. They'll then place those cards back on top like so. Now you want them to lose that card, so ask them to take the rest of the pack that they cut off, to give those cards a shuffle, and then to place those on top of the deck like so. At this point, you can turn back around. You can now quickly recap what's happened. The spectator generated a totally random number from a pack of cards. That number was used to select a single card from the deck, and that card has now been lost in the deck. There's no way that you could know the selected number, the selected card, or the position of that card. It would just be impossible. However, you're now going to attempt to find the selected card, and to do so without even looking at the cards. So you're now going to take the deck and place the deck behind your back, and you're just going to try to tune in to the selected card. Just trying to sense it. So without even looking, just bring that card out to the front, like so. Now for the first time you can ask the spectator to reveal the value of their selected card. Of course in this instance it was the 6 of spades. And now you can reveal that this card right here, the one you removed behind your back, is indeed the 6 of spades. Okay, so now for the secret to this effect. And the secret is simple. It basically lies in knowing the 22nd card down in the deck. So I know in this deck the 22nd card down is the Ace of Hearts, and that's going to be my key card. Now you can actually position your key card at whatever number you like, but I think 22 works quite well. So you can start by giving the deck some full shuffles and cuts just to make it look as though it's mixed, and then you're going to spread the deck to show that it really is mixed. Now here you're secretly going to look for your key card. So I'm looking for the Ace of Hearts, which is just here, and you're going to separate the deck at this point. And then you're going to take the key card and the cards above it and hand this pack to the spectator, and you'll place the rest of the deck to the side. Now, because of your key cards, you know this pack here contains exactly 22 cards, although it looks like it's just a random number of cards. The spectator can then shuffle their pack, and they can then cut a random number of cards from the top of their pack. Once they've done that, they can count the cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then ask them to place these cards aside and hide them so nobody can see. They will then count down to that number in the rest of the deck without changing the order of the cards. So 7 in this instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they'll remember this card as their selected card. So we can see here the 7 of diamonds. They'll place those back on top like so. They can then take the remainder of their pack, give those another shuffle and place those back on top like so. And here's how. You're going to take the deck and behind your back, you're now simply going to count down to the 22nd card. Now, if you positioned your key card at a different number, then you'd count down to that number. But in this instance, I'm counting to 22 in the act of searching for the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 21, 22. And when you get to the 22nd card, you'll just bring that out to the front, like so. And all that's left to do now is to reveal that this card right here is indeed the spectator's selected card. In this instance, the 7 of diamonds.
Each time you perform, you're not just mastering a trick, you're developing your own sense of self-assurance and ability to command a moment. So keep on embracing these simple yet powerful moments and let them fuel your journey towards greater confidence both in magic and in life. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep moving forwards and take care.